tomé café esta mañana, which is tomar café, to have coffee. Tomé, I had coffee this morning. Tomar, hasta vamos, tomé. I had coffee this morning. Yes, I drank coffee this morning. I had coffee this morning. My girlfriend is at work. Mi novia está en el trabajo. Mi novia está en el trabajo. Boom. No tomé desayuno hoy. I didn't have breakfast today. I didn't eat breakfast today. Boom. Esta tarde is this evening or this afternoon. I bought. So to buy is comprar. AR is hasta vamos, aro. So I bought is comprar, compré. Boom. En el hotel is in the hotel, or at the hotel, or on the hotel. Okay, keep getting in those. In the hotel. Okay. Where is? ¿Dónde está? En el restaurante, in the restaurant, or at the restaurant. Yeah, same thing. A blouse is una blusa. Boom. En la estación, at the station. Boom. Invité is I invited. Invité, I invited. Did you buy? Formal. So did you buy is, to buy is comprar. So it's hasta o. So it's compró usted. Invitó usted. So did you invite? They're going to buy a blouse. We're going to buy. Van a comprar una blusa. Yep. No invité. Invitar. Invité. I invited. I didn't invite. No invité. I didn't invite. Invité a mi madre a mi casa. I invited my mother to my house. Mi madre. Boom. Easy. Invité a Roberto a la fiesta. Okay, so invitar. Invité, I invited Robert to the party. Boom. We're going to talk on the phone. Vamos a hablar por teléfono. Invité a un amigo a la fiesta. It's weird because it's like, I can remember this when it's on a flashcard. It's almost like I know, by me putting it in there, I've already reviewed this material, so it's like I can help myself dig it up. But on the streets, it's like I don't remember that I know that word, but I just gotta memorize. Keep spitting. Invité a un amigo a la fiesta. Invité, I invited a un amigo. I invited a friend a la fiesta, to the party. Invité a un amigo a la fiesta. I invited a friend to the party. Invited a friend to the party. Boom. Where did you buy? ¿Dónde did you buy is past tense. Buy, comprar. Hasta o. ¿Dónde compró usted? ¿Dónde compró usted? A la fiesta, to the party. I know that one. Skip it. Al cine. Cine. Okay, so I was mixing up cine and cena a little bit. And how I remembered it was cine is like cinema, movies. The cinema, Regal Cinema. So cine, cinema. That's how I know cine is movie and cena is dinner. And then cine is masculine, el cine, and then dinner is feminine, la cena. So al cine is to the movies, a el cine, al cine, to the movies, to the movies. Boom. I'm going to take a taxi. Voy a tomar un taxi. Voy a tomar un taxi. Al teatro. Al teatro. To the theater. Teatro. To the theater. Boom. Okay. When did you buy? When did you buy? When? ¿Cuándo? Did you buy? Past tense of comprar. Compré, compraste, compró. Compramos, compraron. When did you buy? ¿Cuándo compró usted? ¿Cuándo compró usted? Okay. A mi casa. To my house. Yeah, I know that one. Go on. ¿Qué compró usted? What? Sorry, I just thought of something. If I get something wrong, I should do push-ups. If I get something wrong, I should do push-ups. I should do 10 push-ups. No, 20 push-ups. Drop and give me 20 for every Anki card that I get wrong. Alright, add it to the challenge. Oh, steps are only 8 minutes in, almost. Okay. ¿Qué compró? Just so you know, I'm on 3.0. 3 miles per hour. So, we walk it. It's supposed to help the blood flow. Get to the brain for memorization, I believe. But nothing else is good exercise. And it keeps this boring activity a little more interesting. I'm moving. It's not just staring at my phone and freaking Anki endlessly forever. Okay. ¿Qué compró usted? ¿Qué compró usted? What? Comprar, to buy. Again, compré, compraste, compró, compramos, compraron. Compró usted. What did you buy? ¿Qué compró usted? What did you buy? Boom. A hat. Un sombrero. Alright. Yeah. Un sombrero. Un sombrero. Boom. Yeah, that's an easy one. I gotta skip that. Okay. ¿Dónde compró usted? Compró. Compré. Compraste. Compró. Compramos. Compraron. Compró usted. You bought. ¿Dónde compró usted? Where did you buy? Where did you buy? Boom. Last night, anoche. Yep, that's an easy one. Skip. ¿Cuándo compró usted? ¿Cuándo compró usted? When did you buy? ¿Cuándo compró usted? When did you buy? Freaking yeah. So what I'm doing, if it takes me a minute to think about it, but I still get it right, I hit the green or just touch it it auto greens. And then it goes to the next one. I received the package. Recibí un paquete. Recibí un paquete. So it took a second to think. I'm just gonna hit green or tap on the side, hit auto greens. The blue at the bottom, so compré is I bought. So I bought. So you can see blue on the bottom, green, orange, red. I don't use the orange. I basically just use green and red. If you tap on the left, it goes red. If you tap on the right, it goes green. The blue I'll click if it's dumb easy. And the only reason why some of these get caught up in here is because as I study Spanish, what I do is I take a picture of vocab words. What I do is I ask ChatGPT to make like an Excel sheet or a Google Docs or a Google Sheets list of Spanish and English, and then I copy it, post it in Google Sheets, and then I click on download, and then there's this part that says comma separated document or something like that. I just click on that and it saves it into a file like CSX or something, and in that file I go on Anki, I click import, and I import the file in Anki. So sometimes in the picture, in the vocab list, sometimes there's easy ones like casa is house and sombrero is hat, stuff like that, and it gets caught up in the list. But I'm not trying to waste time figuring out what's easy, what's not. So I just throw everything in Anki, and then when I'm in Anki, like this, then I decide if it's easy, I'll just click the blue, and then it'll push it further ahead. It won't bother. I don't feel like going through everything and deleting it and all that stuff. It's just try to make it as convenient as possible. Same thing like when you're on a diet. You don't want to have the cookies out all the time or within reach, or ice cream in the freezer. When you're trying to grab ice, you see the ice cream, now you want ice cream. Like, keep the stuff out of reach, out of sight, out of mind. Makes it easy to stick to your diet. Same thing with your study plans. Make it easy to get on Anki and review versus like, oh, that's a pain, then you're less likely to want to do it. So anyway, I'm talking to myself here. So compré, I bought. All right, so that's green. Good. Una aspirina and aspirin. All right, that's going to go green. That's blue. That's going to go blue. That's the easy one. Tomé café esta mañana. Tomé café. I had coffee this morning. I drank coffee this morning. Yep. It's green. Un taxi. A taxi. Okay, that's going blue. Skipping that. So I think I skipped that last time, but what Anki does is it gives you both cards. So it'll give you, when I upload a file, English to Spanish. Maybe it's a setting that I have default on, I don't know, but it duplicates it. It goes English first, Spanish second, and then it'll give me another card that says Spanish first, English second, which is cool. I'm more focused on English first, Spanish second, so I can find the word in my head and translate it. But it's good to know both. So if I see the word, it's easy to translate the other way too. But no tomé desayuno hoy. No tomé desayuno hoy. No tomé desayuno hoy. I didn't have breakfast today. No tomé desayuno. I didn't eat breakfast today. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Next. Esta tarde. This afternoon, this evening. Okay, that's easy. Going blue. Invité. I invited. I'll keep it green. invitó usted? Did you invite? Boom. Did you invite? En el hotel, at the hotel, in the hotel, on the hotel. I'm going blue, it's easy. En el restaurante, in the restaurant, on the restaurant, at the restaurant. I'm going blue. No invité. I didn't invite. I didn't invite. Good. Keep it green. En la estación. At the station, in the station, on the station. Station. Boom. Invité a Roberto a la fiesta. Invité. So I invited Roberto to the party. I invited Roberto to the party. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking my notifications. Because I have it on Do Not Disturb. I'm not trying to have a bunch of text and stuff, pop-ups, interrupting my study session. But I also want to make sure that I'm not blocking out something important that I should pay attention to. So, invité a Roberto a la fiesta. Invited Robert to the party. Invité a mi madre a mi casa. Invited my mother to my house. Invité a un amigo a la fiesta. I invited a friend to the party. Compró usted. Compró usted. Did you buy? Did you buy? They're going to work tomorrow. They're going to work tomorrow. They're going. Van a trabajar mañana. Van a trabajar mañana. Un sombrero is a hat. I already know that. Easy. I talked on the phone. I talked, hablar, hablé por teléfono. Hablé por teléfono. Una casa is a house. I know that one easy. Una blusa is a blouse. I know that one easy. Mail. Mail. Correo. 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 Yeah, correo. 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 And then mailman, because I know that's coming. Mailman, how I remember mailman is I remember waiter. So waiter, it's waiting at a table is mesa is table. Waiter is mesero. So a letter is carta. So a mailman is cartero. It helps me remember that. It's a good tip. Okay, so al cine. Again, cinema, movies, to the movies. To the movies. Easy. Vamos a hablar por teléfono. We're going, vamos a hablar, we're going to talk. Por teléfono is talk by phone, or talk on the phone. Talk by phone. Talk by phone. Vamos a hablar por teléfono. We're going to talk on the phone. Yeah. Al teatro. Al teatro is to the theater. To the theater. Boom. I received. Recibir. Recibí. I received. Recibí. Van a comprar una blusa. They're going to buy a blouse. Van a comprar una blusa. They're going to buy a blouse. Solid. Many letters. Muchas cartas. Muchas cartas. Cartero. Cartero is mailman. Muchas cartas. Many letters. Voy a tomar un taxi. I'm going to take a taxi. Take a taxi. Easy. Vamos al cine. We're going to the movies. Vamos al cine. Mañana is tomorrow. That's the easy one. Just skipping it. Van a trabajar mañana. Van a trabajar mañana is they're gonna work tomorrow. Boom. They're gonna work tomorrow. Okay. How long should I do this? 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. Okay. I'm thirsty. Alright, 30 minutes. Okay. Water bottle's over there. Alright. Okay. I received many letters. Recibí muchas cartas. I received many letters. Recibí muchas cartas. Okay. ¿Cuándo compró usted? ¿Cuándo compró usted? ¿Cuándo? So, ¿cuándo is when. ¿Cuándo? When. Compró. When did you buy? When did you buy? ¿Cuándo compró usted? When did you buy? Give me that. ¿Qué compró usted? ¿Qué compró usted? What did you buy? What did you buy? Okay. Mañana is tomorrow. Okay, come on, man, that's easy. ¿Dónde compró usted? ¿Dónde? No, ¿dónde? Like, ¿dónde está mi teléfono? Where is my phone? So, ¿dónde is where? ¿Dónde compró usted? Where did you buy? Where did you buy? Okay. Voy a comprar una casa. I'm gonna buy a house. I do want to buy a house. Quiero mucho. Voy a comprar una casa. I'm gonna buy a house. Boom, there it is. Voy a comprar una casa. Roberto. Okay, why is that here? Okay, skip, easy. Recibí is recibir, but it's I received. Did you receive? Speaking formal, otherwise it'd be recibir. Recibiste is did you receive? But recibió. So it's recibí, recibiste, recibió, recibimos, recibieron. So recibió usted. I wish I could break all the conjugations down in my head real quick, just to quick memorize the endings. And I think that's the hardest part to remember, is when you see a word, you gotta go backwards. You see the ending, and then you gotta put it in which category. It's I, you, he, she, it, you formal, we, and then they. That's just to drill it. So like recibió usted. So recibió is under the he, she, it, you formal. Recibió, so recibir, which yo is an IR. Recibir, to receive. Recibió is you received, or in the question, did you receive? Boom. Okay, and then you can just do that with every verb, I gotta memorize every verb, every noun, everything. Little at a time. Okay. I'm going to buy a house. Voy a comprar una casa. I'm gonna buy a house. Voy a comprar una casa. Okay. Boom. No recibí. I didn't receive. Boom. Recibí un paquete. So paquete is like packet or package. That's how I remember it. Package. Packet or package. And recibí is I received a package. A package is un paquete. Okay. Recibí muchas cartas. I received many letters. Okay. Boom. Did you receive many letters? Recibió muchas cartas. Recibió. Recibí muchas Muchas cartas. Yeah, okay. You could throw usted in there, usted, to make sure it's not did he receive many letters or did she receive many letters or did it receive many letters, but it's did you receive, you, usted, muchas cartas, okay? Recibió usted un paquete. Recibió usted un paquete. Recibió, you received, formal. Did you receive a package? That's a question. Did you receive a package? Did you receive a package? Boom. They say when you teach, it helps you learn. When you teach, it helps you learn. So this channel is really just to help me learn. But it helps me by giving someone to teach my journey on learning Spanish, because I'm going to learn Spanish. I'm going to be fluent. And it doesn't matter that I have to spend an hour studying, because it's a journey. It's going to be worth it. It sucks when you're in it, kind of. I don't want to say that out loud, but yeah, it kind of sucks. You could be doing other things, but you're freaking compraste, compró. I bought. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but it's cool. The end result's cool. You can understand things. I've been noticing understanding Spanish comes a little bit easier. Basic, very básico, muy básico. But still a long ways to go. Okay, enough procrastinating. Stop wasting time. Recibió usted muchas cartas. Recibió usted muchas cartas. Did you receive many letters? Did you receive many letters? Okay, good. We're going to the movies. We're going to the movies. We are. So it's vamos a. We're going. Vamos to the movies. Vamos al cine. We're going to the movies. It's not we're going to go to the movies. No. That's vamos a ir al cine. This is vamos al cine. We're going to the movies. Okay? Vamos al cine. Boom. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Wait till we get to the hard stuff, because I gotta get through all this stuff. I just dumped a bunch of stuff in there. And the hard stuff's in there that I don't know. But freaking Anki, you gotta figure out what you know, what you don't know, what to repeat. So we're just getting through this. Then we're gonna get to the hard stuff. And if I just post a bunch of videos on here, then I can look at all my progress. Because I have this freaking little check thingy on a calendar. I'm like, okay, 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm trying to I'm doing comprehensible input, trying to learn stuff, but this is better. I don't know. I like memorizing things. That just helps me. Anyway, I got a couple minutes here, so we got half an hour of this. Un paquete. Okay, come on, it's a package. I already know that. We're going blue. Blue. Did you receive a package? Recibió un paquete. Recibiste, recibió, recibimos, recibieron. Recibió un paquete. Did you receive a package? Oh, usted. Don't forget the usted. I still write, but it's better with usted. I'm already sweating here. Okay. Yeah. Una carta. Okay. Oh yeah, carta is a letter. I was thinking cart for some reason. Cart. No. Carta. Because muchas cartas is many letters. And cartero. Cartero is mailman. So carta is mail. Like mesa is table. I mean letter. I mean letter. Come on, man. I said letter. Did I not say letter? Fuck, I can't remember. I said letter before I clicked it, and then letter popped up when I said mail. I messed myself up with the mailman, but I knew letter. I'm going green. I knew letter. Can't remember. It's video evidence. I remember saying letter. Okay, next. Compró usted. Compré, compraste, compró. Did you buy? Usted, buy. Did you buy? Yeah. Alright. Okay, we got van a comprar una blusa. They're gonna buy a blouse. We're gonna buy a blouse. Boom. Okay. That's 30 and at a letter. 30 minutes of walking and Anki and talking. Walking, talking, Anki. Alright, I'm getting a drink.